Oh, I saw an owl get hit by a tow truck. I was driving along a road, and they had an owl come up from the wood line, a beautiful owl, you know, just the Lord's bird. And it came right up, and then, I don't know what I was thinking about, pornography, but then a tow truck hit it. And so I whip back around, and I get back close to it, and that's when I realized that, A, I don't even like animals at all. So I rolled down my window a little, and I asked if it was all right. And I was like, "Are you all right, owl?" And he said, "Whoo." And I said, "You, owl, this is no time to be playing games. You've been hit by a tow truck." You look so religious. Do people tell you that a lot? You look very Catholic.
Helpful, people would say.
And you have that youth pastor beard going, too.
Yeah, people come up to me and they go, "Tell me what the day is going to bring."
Yeah.
I can't tell you, bro. I don't know. More people ask me for directions than you can ever imagine.
Really?
And I always lie. I don't think I've ever given a real direction in my life. I think when people say, "Hey, how do you get to Hollywood and Highland?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Go down La Brea as far as you can go."
Dude.
I lie every time people ask me for directions.
Dude, one thing I realized...
I've never given a real direction. I think that's my favorite thing to do in LA.
One thing I realized about...
8.
That's it, huh?
That's 9. You got 8. You got 2 more.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. I don't even fucking play nothing, dog.
Come on.
Fuck. You ever get people asking you about your Riz game? Well, I'm that Rizzly Bear, Daddy. I'm on 10 milligrams of Rizzlin at all times.
Do you think it's better to be broke and happy or rich and miserable?
I think there's more options than that. I appreciate the call. I think there's more options than that. I think you can be wealthy and be happy. I think you can be poor and be happy. You know, some of the most beautiful smiles I've ever seen have been in foreign countries of just full poverty. You know, complete poverty. I'm talking somebody, you know, people drinking out of each other's penises, really. Real, you know. You got to be thirsty to cut that faucet on. You feel me? I remember staying at home when I was a kid. Making stuff, making your own food. Remember that? Dude, one day for lunch, bro, I had 16 pieces of cheese. I remember I heard about cheese steaks. And a cheese steak is when, I guess, I don't know. But I thought it was that you just put a bunch of cheese in like a, you know, as much of a meat shape as you could and just had that bitch, you know? So I made a perfect T-bone out of cheese out of about 16 pieces of American.
Hey, Theo, a buddy of mine, I don't think addicted, but I think getting a little bit too much into meth, kind of dabbling in the meth.
Oh, you mean he's mething around, huh? Okay, I'll stop. Meth's great if you want to do card tricks outside of supermarkets for people to make a couple of bucks for the rest of your life. Then meth's great. If you want to wash your hands so much that you wash your damn skin right off of them, then meth's great.
He's not really shy about the fact that he does it.
Well, it sounds like he's like the most confident meth guy ever, really. Like he's fucking Muhammad Ali, dude. This guy's, you know, smoke like a butterfly, shoot like a bee. This dude's on that meth. That's when I got involved in this damn cult.
What the fuck?
Whatever.
Is that a real cult?
Yeah, bro.
Are you not on set there?
That's out in Reseda, dude.
What are you doing?
Huh?
Why are you doing
Looking
that?
for the Lord, brother. What do you think I was doing?
It's like you're in like Africa there.
Yeah,
hanging out with the
I was
Aborigines.
probably out east of Santa Clarita.
And you were just trying to blend in?
Just an adult. Yeah, dude. It's rural. It gets pretty rural out there.
How long were you out there?
Oh, dude, long enough, bro. Long enough to catch the sweats, you know? Long enough to put a warp zone in your spirit. I was out there, dude, eating fucking dolphin dandruff, doing dope. Out there, boy. Playing Color Me Mine with my own body. Living out there, boy. Making pottery out of my dick. Canada's the kind of place somebody will break into your house and install an alarm. You'd have some dude hiding in your closet with a knife in Canada, and he would come out and be like, hey, I just sharpening your knives for you. Here's one. And you're like, what? Like you thought he was going to stab you, but he'd been sharpening all your knives. You could get shot and killed, bruh. Probably by a stray bullet from another country, maybe from North Korea, hits you in Canada. You're dying in the street. And a Canadian would come up to you and be like, hey, do you still have a busy day ahead? And you'd be like, yeah, I had a lot of stuff to do, later today, but I'm dying. And they'd be like, hey, well, I'll die for you, you know. Why don't you just go on about your day and I'll just lay here and die for you, if you don't mind. From the South, anybody else from the South? Heck yeah, second place in the Civil War. Man, my dad was 70 years old when I was born.
Wow. Is that right?
Thank you for laughing at my daddy. Yeah. My mom was 32, which basically makes me a product of loose skin and loose morals. But it was cool though, like the quality time we would spend. Like after I was born, my dad had a stroke, so we were both learning to walk at the same time. We'd have like little races for cookies, you know, and we'd play games like catch or don't. And my favorite is Dad sleeping, or is he no longer with us?
Oh, I never told you the end of that.
Oh, sorry.
So, no, I took that bag of mushrooms to that party,
Right.
and a bunch of people ate them who'd never had them before.
Uh-oh.
And then we played a game of hide and go seek, right? I was like,
Oh, no.
oh, dude.
You hide in another dimension.
I was like, I'll count. You guys go hide, right?
Oh, no.
And I never went to fucking look for them. That was the end of that, bro. I never seen one dude, this boy Timothy, I never seen that dude again. A dude named Nelson by us that got bit by a crab one time at the beach, dude. This dude fell asleep on spring break and a huge crab bit him in the neck or something. That dude, he'd never been the same, dude. He ended up doing all kinds of illegal shit. He was teaching student driving and then stole a bunch of the cars and sold them, crossed state lines, a bunch of dumb shit. But anyhow, thanks for calling, Nelson. Onward. The best joke I ever heard, some guy said, I don't even know who said it. He said, when I masturbate these days, it looks like two white guys getting out of a submarine.
Hunt for the Red October.
And I thought that was the best joke ever. Here's one of my favorite jokes. What's the last thing you want to hear when you're giving a blowjob to Willie Nelson?
What?
I'm not Willie Nelson.
That's a good
I
one.
don't know who told me that. But God, that's a good joke, man. Pet a dog and he don't walk off. God, I love that. God, I love that. If you pet a dog and he stay right there and let you do it, God.
No, Bonnie, I don't know how you do it, dude. You're crafty, dude, huh?
Chinkmate, man.
Would you say chinkmate?
I wouldn't say chink. I said checkmate.
I heard
chinkmate.
Oh my bro, don't set me up for racial shit, dude.
I was 16. I hooked up with a 45-year-old woman.
That is, yeah. How was it?
How was it,
It got
dude?
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You're talking to somebody who was molested, brother?
Yeah.
How
Actually, that's
was
true.
it?
Was it great?
Yeah, it was kind of great at the beginning, and then
Yeah.
it got kind of weird towards the end.
I had a similar thing.
Yes, you know.
What about Johnny? You look like you've been with some old broads. What's the oldest you've had?
Oh, that's so true, isn't it? Let's get.
When I was
We used to fucking go. I remember driving to the Taco Bell and fucking doing steroids in the car, bro. We used to fucking. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Taco Bell parking lot?
Dog, I'd do 50 mLs just to fucking put down a fucking Mexican pizza, son. Let's
Wow,
go.
you was ready to get jacked. How big were you at one point in time? You had any photos?
Yeah, I think there's some old images out there. Theo jacked, maybe.
Any posing photos?
Oh no, nothing like that, bro. Like them brown sugar babies. I didn't do all of that, bro. Out there just black bodying.
Remember we talked about your friend that killed somebody?
Yeah.
What are you talking
Dude,
about?
hold on. Without, obviously, no details. You don't do it.
Look how sad his face
No,
got.
no, wait a minute. Though. Tell again. What did he say about it? What?
Well, so you don't know this.
No.
Yeah. I have a friend who killed someone, and he said that it
Felt awesome.
was the most relaxing thing he's ever done.
What?
And I'll say this, man. I'm close with him, but not super close. But he's not the kind of guy that would lie about something like that.
Yeah, and by the way, I
No.
believe him. It's got to feel good.
Joey Diaz had a stage a joke that had a bunch of racial slurs in it, right?
Yeah.
Ones that we would all not even probably say on this podcast, except you, because you work with a lot of black people. You might be willing to drop.
Oh,
one.
I don't do the N-word.
Huh?
I don't do the N-word.
Oh, I don't do it, dude, unless you do. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm just joking, man.